Ever wondered what it takes to wield Thor's hammer? It's more than just godly muscles and a killer smile. Today, we are diving deep into the story of the man who brought the god of thunder to life, Chris Hemsworth. From the sunny shores of Australia to the dazzling heights of Hollywood, his journey is a masterclass in talent, timing, and sheer determination. But behind the blockbuster hero is a story of rejection, resilience, and a man who almost gave up on his dream. This is the story of how a kid from Melbourne became a global icon, the god who made it all look so effortless. So, where did it all begin? Picture this: Melbourne, Australia, 1983. Christopher Hemsworth is born, the middle of three boys, to a schoolteacher mother and a social services counsellor father. Yes, that's right. Liam and Luke are his brothers. Talk about a talented family. The Hemsworth clan moved around a lot, from the city to the rugged outback of the Northern Territory, and finally settling on Phillip Island. Growing up surrounded by nature, surfing, and a healthy dose of sibling rivalry, Chris developed the down-to-earth, adventurous spirit we all love today. He wasn't dreaming of Hollywood just yet. He was more focused on catching the next wave. But the acting bug was always there, simmering just beneath the surface. He saw his older brother Luke getting roles and thought, hey, I could do that. And so, the journey began. His first real taste of the acting world wasn't exactly glamorous. Like many Aussie actors, he cut his teeth on Australian soap operas. After a brief appearance on Neighbours, the same show that launched stars like Margot Robbie and Russell Crowe, he landed a major role in a rival soap, Home and Away. For 3 years, from 2004 to 2007, he played Kim Hyde, a role that made him a household name in Australia and won him a Most Popular New Male Talent Logie Award. It was a fantastic training ground, teaching him the discipline of learning lines quickly and performing day in, day out. But Chris had bigger ambitions. He knew that to truly make his mark, he had to take the ultimate leap of faith, moving to Hollywood. So, in 2007, with a recognizable face in his home country, but virtually unknown in America, Chris packed his bags for Los Angeles. The transition was brutal. He has spoken openly about the anxiety and the self-doubt that plagued him during those early years. He was going to countless auditions, getting close to big roles, but constantly facing rejection. He even auditioned for the role of Gambit in X-Men Origins Wolverine, which ultimately went to Taylor Kitsch. The pressure was immense. He was running out of money, and the dream felt like it was slipping through his fingers. At one point, he was so close to quitting and heading back to Australia that he told his brother, I think I'm done. But then, a flicker of hope. He landed a small but memorable role in J. Abrams' 2009 Star Trek reboot. He played George Kirk, Captain Kirk's father, and in the film's opening 5 minutes, he delivered a performance so powerful and charismatic that it made Hollywood sit up and take notice. He was only on screen for a short time, but he stole the show. That role proved he had the presence and talent to be a leading man. It was the break he desperately needed, the one that put him back in the game. But the biggest role of his life was still just around the corner, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And strike it did, like a bolt of lightning. Marvel Studios was casting for a little-known project called Thor. Chris initially auditioned, but didn't even get a callback. His younger brother, Liam, however, got much further in the process, making it to the final few. Feeling a mix of brotherly pride and professional frustration, Chris thought his chance was gone. But fate, and a little push from his manager, intervened. His manager called the Marvel team and said, you have to give him another shot, this time. Chris filmed a new audition tape, but with a different mindset. He was more relaxed, more confident. He channeled the frustration of almost losing the part into his performance. And this time, it worked. Director Kenneth Branagh saw exactly what he was looking for. The power, the arrogance, but also the vulnerability of the Norse god. He got the call. He was Thor. Before we see how that hammer changed his life forever, if you're enjoying this story of perseverance and chasing a dream, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. And if you want more deep dives into the stories behind the stars, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Your support means the world and helps us create more content just like this. Okay, back to Asgard. Landing the role of Thor in 2011 was a game changer. The film was a massive box office success, and suddenly, Chris Hemsworth was a global superstar. But playing a god isn't just about acting, it's about looking the part. Chris embarked on an insane physical transformation, packing on over 20 pounds of pure muscle through a grueling diet and workout regimen. He became synonymous with the character, a perfect embodiment of strength and heroism. He would go on to reprise the role in multiple Avengers films and solo Thor sequels, each one cementing his status as one of the cornerstones of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. From the Avengers to the comedic genius of Thor, Ragnarok, and the emotional depth in Avengers Endgame, he showed incredible range within a single character. But Chris was smart. He knew that he couldn't just be Thor forever. He actively sought out diverse roles to showcase his versatility. He worked with legendary director Ron Howard in Rush, delivering a critically acclaimed performance as the charismatic Formula One driver James Hunt. He showed off his comedic chops in the Vacation reboot, and as the hilariously dim-witted secretary in Ghostbusters. He pushed his physical limits again in The Heart of the Sea and led action franchises like Extraction on Netflix, which he also produced. This move into producing gave him more creative control, allowing him to shape his career on his own terms. He proved he wasn't just a superhero. He was a talented and savvy actor and businessman. This incredible career trajectory has, of course, come with significant financial rewards. From being a struggling actor worried about rent, Chris Hemsworth is now one of the highest paid actors in the world. His net worth is estimated to be around $130 million. The bulk of this comes from his Marvel paychecks, which reportedly grew from about $150,000 for the first Thor to over $20 million for Thor, Love and Thunder, plus back-end deals. Add to that his salaries from other blockbusters, lucrative endorsement deals with brands like Hugo Boss and Tag Heuer, and his fitness app, Center, which he launched to share his health and wellness secrets with the world. He has masterfully leveraged his on-screen persona into a powerful personal brand. Despite the fame and fortune, Chris has famously remained incredibly grounded. In 2015, he made a life-changing decision to move his family out of the Hollywood spotlight. He, his wife, Spanish actress Elsa Pataky, and their 3 children relocated to Byron Bay, a coastal town in his native Australia. He wanted his kids to have a normal, grounded childhood, similar to his own, away from the pressures of Los Angeles. This move speaks volumes about his priorities. Family first. He's a dedicated husband and a hands-on dad, often sharing glimpses of his life surfing, camping, and just being a regular guy with his kids on social media. It's this authenticity and focus on what truly matters that makes him so relatable and admired. So, what's the legacy of Chris Hemsworth? He's more than just Thor. He's the guy who faced rejection and almost gave up but fought back harder. He's the actor who transformed his body and career, proving he had the range to be both a dramatic lead and a comedic star. He's the businessman who built an empire around his personal brand of health and positivity. And most importantly, he's the family man who chose a balanced life over the Hollywood frenzy. He made it all look effortless. But his story is a powerful reminder that behind every overnight success are years of hard work, resilience, and an unwavering belief in yourself. He's not just a superhero on screen. He's an inspiration in real life. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through Chris Hemsworth's incredible life. What's your favorite Chris Hemsworth movie, besides his Thor appearances? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.